You guys ready for some jokes? I bet you are. These were actually submitted by one of our great friends, Miss Christina. Thank you, Christina. What do snowmen have for breakfast? Snowflakes. Yeah! Woo! Let's get this day started. Why did Santa get a parking ticket on Christmas Eve? He was parked in a snow parking zone. Ha ha! Ha ha! Woohoo! All right, everybody, happy Thursday, and by now you should be really getting into the Christmas spirit. Not really feeling it yet? Well, here's some things you can do to get yourself more into the Christmas spirit. Decorate! Start decorating something! That puts you in the Christmas spirit, getting the decorations out, putting that stuff, that'll help. Christmas music, yes, we've been talking about it so much, you've been hearing it all over the place, it's on the radio. Christmas music, listen to some, it'll pump you up for the holidays. Bake some cookies! Gabrielle loves to bake cookies. She loves to do baking during this time of year. You guys should too. Go find a simple recipe. Maybe go to the store, buy the pre-packaged Christmas cookies. You just throw in the oven. That's great. Do some baking. Food is great this time of year. And who cannot forget about all the great Christmas shows, Christmas movies? This is the time of year to really enjoy some awesome TV. It's crazy cold in most places, and it's raining in a lot of places, and it's snowing in other places. This is the time to be indoors a little bit, watch a little bit more extra stuff, and the Christmas shows totally pump you up for the Christmas spirit. So there you go, decorate, bake some cookies, listen to some Christmas music, put some Christmas shows on, and you'll get there. So take some time, indulge yourself in some of those activities, really let yourself get into the Christmas and holiday spirit. Now, since it's Independent Living Thursday, let's do a related positively positive news. This positively positive news story comes to us from the Disability Scoop website. An article posted on November 20th by Michael Diamond. The article describes how around the country, small housing developments have been built or are being built, designed specifically for adults with developmental disabilities. Some of the developments even have clubhouses and trails and different things specific to accommodate certain needs of people with disabilities. Some of them even have staff on duty day and night to be helpful and give assistance, but then also provide program. So there's activities during the day and trainings during the day and employment opportunities during the day. Now, many of the properties or the individual homes, in some cases they're converted old apartment buildings, but a lot of the newer ones are homes that are being developed. Most of them are rental properties. One of the newer things with these new developments is the ability to purchase them for reduced prices and special financing options. These small communities are popping up, like I said, throughout the country in an attempt and to give more opportunity for independence for folks living with disabilities. Really cool concept. Housing communities designed specifically, catered specifically to adults with developmental or intellectual disabilities. It's pretty darn cool, and I love it. There are amazing things happening out there in the world, and that is what we need to be focused on. And again, know somebody that has a positively positive news story. Their story is a positively positive news story worthy of it. Contact us, let us know, and we're happy to look into that and possibly make it one of our segments here. More strides for independent living. I love it. So, moving right along, what is the National Day of today?
The National Day today is National Mutt Day. You know, they call him a mutt, a dog that's got different breeds in it. You know, it's a mixed doggy. They're usually shelter doggies, but not necessarily too. So, they set aside July 31st and December 2nd for National Mutt Day. Go down to your SPCA or your local shelter and adopt a dog, a mutt. I've never had a mutt, I hate to say. I just always, I don't know, my dogs have been all one breed. Oh no, I take that back. I did have I did when I was younger. It was a poodle something. And let me tell you a secret. My grandmother named it Puddles, and I really hated that name. And she goes, it fits it. It puddles and pees everywhere. It makes puddles everywhere. So we're calling him Puddles. And I went, oh, poor thing, you're gonna give him a complex. But he was a mutt. He was a really good mutt. I think all dogs are good dogs. They just need a loving home. So if you're in the mood to rescue a dog, maybe head down to the shelter. I know during COVID and everything, they said lots of shelters didn't have dogs because people weren't home, and they thought this was just the perfect time to be able to nurture a dog, which has been great. So maybe there aren't too many dogs in the shelters, but I don't know. Go take a look on National Mutt Day.
But National Mutt Day, yeah, Curlman, he got a couple of cool mutts. Yeah, they run around in the park, Here we go. National Mutt Day, National Mutt Day, National Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day, National Mutt Day, National Mutt Day, National Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day, Mutt Day. Yeah, neck me some mutts. Go pet them right now.
I have a couple of those. Pretty good dogs, most of the time. And you know what? Kudos to Gabrielle. She's being a really good sport about this rocker Bob jumping in and shanghaiing her National Day ofs. Good job, Gabrielle. Very good. All right, let's check in on our cool cat friends and see what they got for us.
Hey, good morning, VCDI, TCDI. This is Ray. And as always, it's Thursday, and our theme is independent living. And more specifically, today, we're focusing on time management. And we do trainings on this, so we talk about this a lot. But the most important thing, the best thing you can do to improve your time management, which means keeping track of your routine and remembering when stuff is happening that's important that you need to attend to, like your Zoom trainings and your social media events and things like that. And the number one advice that I give you guys in the trainings that we do is that use technology to your advantage. These cell phones that we have do more than just play video games and Facebook Live, and those things are great, but they also have wonderful features like calendar. So if you haven't opened up the calendar app on your phone, or if you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Go to your app store. If you need help with that, ask a staff. We will be glad to help you. I use Google Calendar myself, which is a free app you can put on your phone, and it helps me keep track of the important events and things, not only that I have to keep track for work for VCDI, but also my gigging schedule and what I have going on the weekends. All right, so check it out. Put technology to use for you. Make it work for you. Okay? Have a great day, you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, everybody. It is Thursday, December 3rd. And, history. That's the one thing that can never go away. When you're going back in the past with Zach, let's listen to some more history today, December 3rd, 2020. So in 1989, the Malta Summit, Mikhail Gorbachev and George Bush Sr., they got together and officially ended the Cold War. For so many youngsters out there, the Cold War was a silent war of nuclear weapon buildup and walls and boundaries, and it was kind of a quiet war. But some of us who are a little older, myself and then some of our parents, grew up in the midst of this Cold War. And on this day, 1989, it was over with. 1964, or I'm sorry, 1960, did I read it right? Well, I don't know. I know in 1964, though, there was a USA students arrested police arrested some 800 students at the University of California, Berkeley, one day after the students stormed the administration building and staged a massive sit-in. That is a lot of students getting arrested, but you know, a peaceful sit-in is a peaceful sit-in, right? Also, too, USA 20th Century Limited, all right? The express passenger train, the 20th Century Limited, ends over 60 years of service when it takes its last run from New York City to Chicago. So if you're a train person, this train had been running since 1907 and was done 1967. And then also, too, on this day in history, we have the Algeria's independence. France was struggling to hold, it was a French colony. The French were struggling to hold on to their colonies after World War II, particularly. They had to give a lot up, and basically they left Algeria, which is in Africa, the continent, and bam, they gained their independence. A huge day for that. And so, but remember, what a day in history, huh? What more is out there? Those are just 4 events. There's so much more. Look at your history. Join me for December 4th, the following day after this day, making this day in the past after I'm done with this one today. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Hey guys, how you doing? Clyde Bixby here. Hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. I'm doing really good up here. Working up north, working with my friend. You guys remember my friend Chris? In the toy company, Greenville Toy Company. Anyways, he's got a major deadline here at the end of December. I don't know what the rush is, what's such a big deal about December. But anyways, I just want to say hey, see how you guys doing, drop a little video, tell you guys I miss you and all that good stuff. So,
Clyde! Ho, ho, ho! Get back to work! Ho, ho, ho.
I was the boss, man. Apparently he thinks I'm taking too many breaks, so I gotta get back to work. So anyways, candy canes and hot chocolate, that's the way to go. And remember, I'm not old, you are. Take care, guys.
All right, nice job. Have a great day, everybody. It is Thursday, so what do we got? Sweating with the Oldies, 10:30 Facebook Live. We got 1 o'clock social media, social walk. Maybe it's kind of getting cold outside, so we'll see what happens there. 1 o'clock Facebook Live, and then 6:30 Instagram Live for our social media social hour. Technically a half an hour, but we'll see you there. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Take care, everybody.